barely hear you.
Hello, hello, hi. 'Tis me, your most
There you go.
handsome host, Fury. So it's 2:36 Eastern Time on a Saturday afternoon, and so I'm playing D&D. Today's sponsor is We Don't Have One. Um, let's see, what else do we do weekly? Today's top comments. Uh, Not a lot of good comments on the last video. Sure, there are top comments, but they're not questions that I can answer. They're just like Lamau. How am I supposed to respond to Lamau? So just no top comments this week because I anyway. So if we don't have either a sponsor and we also don't have top comments, so that means that we're gonna do the summary, the recap, you might say. A reminder, if you are so inclined. Who's going to do that today?
That is me. I wrote them, so I have to do them because that's how this system has been made. All right. So last session, Yin asked the Shogun some questions before bolting off into the direction of his body after some quick clarification. Gilroy has been waiting till Elbin's poison wore off, which has left him severely wounded, but rather stable. And then Elbin decided that Yin was probably alive because he is smart and tries to write a message for Yin in the sky, apparently trying to rewrite the order of time that was flowing to make Yin walk over there slightly faster than he already was. Yeah. Anyway, after that obviously failed, Elbin tried to get information out of the town via any means necessary, but mostly unnecessary, for a while before Yin arrived, took his body back, and learned of the events that took place while he was gone. For literally only 2 in-game days. Yin proceeded to fill their team in on the mission and started smoothing over the crimes of his wayward elven burden. Had to get that in. After getting help for the injured and catching up with an old friend, Gilroy. Small world, huh? They came back to the merchant's tent in the abandoned barracks before finding it gone. Yin inspected the bones for traces of the merchant, discovering them to be magical in some ways and deciding to keep some after a minor fight and disagreement, and checked the barracks for supplies. You can tell I did not read this beforehand because I'm an idiot. Okay, after discovering it had been ransacked long ago, he decided to make it into a pseudo base for now while they gained supplies for their journey. After some healing and info gathering, they set out to recover the mayor to make a deal and hopefully gain some trust while getting some rest. Hopefully gain some trust. While getting some rest before the search, in the middle of the night, Elbin ran to the village to try to become deputy mayor. A small chase ensued, and Yin obviously trampled the slow-moving elf before convincing him to come back and listen to the plan so he can finally get his mother back. And that was it, where we left off.
Alright.
I definitely make these shorter.
So, you all are currently, right, you're currently still in, of course, these abandoned ruins. You have not set off to go explore for the mayor yet. Now, you're in the town. Now, you're by the town, right? So,
Yeah.
um, would you like to do things in town, or would you like to do some things that are in your these abandoned ruins first? Maybe you want to do you want to I mean, you've already looked at the town, see what it had to offer. Would you like to look more, see what else it has to offer, or do you perhaps think that there isn't anything else? What are you thinking? What would you like to do?
Well, I would like to first start off in the abandoned base for a little bit and then make my way towards the town. Yin would like to obviously make sure all of his change up his spells. They're more suited to his environment. He's not like in combat now, so he doesn't really need all these attack spells now. And he would also like to finally throw the little mannequins back into the ocean, like he was supposed to, once he found his body. Because I kind of forgot to do that last session. Yeah. Yin just to make things a little bit, he would like to start clearing out like all the most of the trash and just overgrown like mold and vegetation off the like spoiled food that was probably left in there that no one wanted to loot. Just like making minor fixes to the base so that they all don't so they can be more comfortable in there. Yeah, that also reminds me. I'd like to also try and distribute how I made a bunch of good berry juice. Since I have a bunch of glass bottles, like 8 of them, I'd like to distribute the good berry juice evenly into the bottles to act as pseudo potions to help the town since they are out of a healer and we're going to be going on an adventure, so they would still be out of a healer for now. So they have something just in case.
Alright.
Yeah, by the way, Yin is from this general area, general climate, right? General area.
What do you say?
Is Yin from this? This is the world where Yin was originally started in. Yin was from this general area. Would he know about the plants life that's nearby here?
Yeah, he's close enough.
Okay.
Would you know about plant light? Yes. Okay, yes, around the base. The forest he didn't study as much as the grasslands, but he probably could find something there that he's looking for.
Yin would like to try and take the time to look for forage for some general stuff edible berries or fauna and maybe some medicinal herbs or something like that to try and help the town a little bit more.
I'd like Yin to do 2 checks. The first is a Arcana check, and the second is a Nature check.
+1 for the Arcana check.
Alright.
And for the Nature check, 5 for the Druid.
The Nature check is 5, alright. Let's see. Well, you do not find the tasty edibles. No, none of these, nuts or berries or mushrooms, but what you do, well, actually you do find a mushroom. You find a stomach mushroom. A special magical plant. Well, it's not a, well, okay, more of a... Do I want to call a mushroom a plant in this? I don't know. I'm gonna just go with plant for now. Just go with that for now.
Yeah, just to make it easier.
Yeah, I mean, mushrooms are technically aberrations, but I'm gonna just call it a plant for now. So, yeah. So, you do find a mushroom. It's a stomach mushroom, whose name I can spell it, but it's not normally pronounceable in no, it's not in English, okay? So just the
I'll just
magic
call
mushroom.
it a stomach mushroom and
Yeah, just call it the stomach mushroom. It has a name that's not in English. Just the stomach mushroom. And it's a red mushroom. It was growing out of the side of a old dead stump. You know that this mushroom can improve stamina.
okay. Would take it into his bag. Does Yin know if it has any like downsides to this increase in stamina?
It is quite addictive.
Ah, okay. I should probably not leave this in the hands of a random villager.
As, I mean, a lot of plants that improve the physical functions of your body are addictive.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, you also, you also find some poison ivy on the way back. I don't know if you want to take that or not. Like, you don't have
Standard
gloves.
poison ivy?
Yeah, it's poison ivy. Its oil
Uh,
will cause, burning and stinging. Uh,
yeah,
are you
that
gonna take it?
seems...
You want to try to take some or not? Because you don't have
Mm,
gloves. Like,
I'm, I'm not going to. I'm not going to go and try and pick it up and then waste a lesser restoration just so I wouldn't itch for it. I'm just going to leave it here and then come back after I go buy some new clothes.
alright.
Yeah, okay. I don't even have to remember the location. I'll just come back with locate plants and animals next time I want to go look for some medicinal herbs for them. I'll make my way back to the base, and then I'll go ask Gilroy if he wants to accompany me to the village. Hey, Gilroy, you want to go to the village? We're just going to leave Elbin here since I don't want him to cause any more trouble. What?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Follow me. We're just gonna walk like what was it, the 20 minutes it takes to get to the village from the base?
You've said that multiple times. Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from?
I don't know. I don't know. I just think I heard it. I think I just heard it in this, and I just assumed that that was the time it took. How long does it actually take to get from the base to the village?
About a minute. Sometimes less than a minute if you go quickly. It's not that hard.
Okay, that makes turning the base much easier. Okay,
It's
easier.
a base meant to defend the village. Why would it be 20 minutes away?
I assume the base was like more like towards the ocean, while the village was more inland. Like the base with like a final barrier to keep the stuff from getting to the village. I'll go towards like where there'd be like what emergency supplies or like where their old healer station would have been, and start distributing all the like glasses of moonberry juice I put into like different things just for in case of emergency,
What is
and
a
lay it around
moonberry?
all their. Oh, glowberry. Sorry,
Glowberry?
I'm having a. I don't know what's going on with me today.
I don't think that you. I don't think that you.
Goodberry.
Yes.
Goodberry juice.
Okay. Okay. Glowberries are from Dark Souls. Moonberries are from Subnautica.
Wait.
These are good berries.
Exactly. I am getting super confused. Right. Good berry juice. All the good berry juice I put down, I like evened out, and I'll just go put it like where they'll keep their like emergency supplies. I'm pretty sure this counts. Having your town hall arson counts as an emergency, right?
Yeah.
That I'll go look. I'll go make sure that like someone Yin has this complex, so he's gonna make sure someone knows that it was him who put all this stuff there because he wants to be seen as hero. And if I see they have like any open containers of like food or something, I'm just gonna cast like purify food or drink just to make sure everything's safe. Gilroy, do you want to do anything while you're in town also? Maybe check if they have any stores, supplies, etc.
Yes. All good. For a store.
Pardon? What did you say?
I'll look
Who wants to go look
for
for a
a
store?
store.
Well, there's not quite a store. Not quite. Probably the closest thing you would have to a store is like the Smith, but like, it's not like there's like, you know, Walmart. Like, I there's not like an
I'm guessing
all-purpose
like
store. Okay, there's not an all-purpose store. People usually would like trade with each other in these towns, so the closest thing you would have is like the Smith.
Uh,
I mean,
and like this is like a small fishing village, right? So the
yeah,
most they would have is like things mostly related to like fishing and all that stuff.
yeah. I mean, the Smith can probably make you a sword, but I mean, it would be pretty
Gonna,
expensive.
I'm gonna look for stuff to fish with. Right out.
Say fish market.
I'm gonna try to find like fishing stuff and just fish off here, I guess.
Mike is like a little quiet. Can you like raise that somehow?
Um, I is this better?
Yes.
So I'm going to look for fishing, like fishing gear, like pretty much just a fishing rod or something. Just fish off the dock.
Yeah, you can buy a fishing rod. Uh, like the Smith has one on the wall. You can buy it. Um, for
How much is it?
the price is a chicken or a pair of good boots.
No problem.
Are you gonna trade your shoes?
No.
At this point, you have like three options. You either walk away, you can trade your shoes, or you can somehow convince Yin to scam the guy by turning into a chicken.
I don't think you need to scam the guy, but it's just.
Exactly.
Oh. So,
Oh, by the way, Elvin, quick recap. We Yin's spent the time like looking through the forest to get some resources for the town, cleaned up the bunker that we were staying in, and you were left at the base while while Yin and Gilroy went over to the town, just because you're a danger to the populace and everyone within like 5 feet of you.
What?
So go around town looking for a chicken.
So,
Did Gilroy tell Hive what? Did Gilroy tell Yin what he was doing? I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now. Did Gilroy tell Yin what he was doing, or did he just go off to go find a chicken immediately after he found the shop?
I immediately went out to go find chicken.
Going to look for animals without telling the druid. Oh, well, he's off on his chicken crusade. Does this town look like it has like any sort of farming setup, or is it just primarily fish?
there are farms. You can, I mean, the farms appear to have been recently planted. Let's see, but what time was it? Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure it's like in the transitional period between spring and summer. So yeah, the fields have been planted recently. There are
Nice.
some things that have sprouted, like carrots and radishes and other root vegetables.
Does it look like there are any does it look like there are any fields that are like left unplanted, or that they're like they haven't planted yet?
Yes.
Okay. Can you try and go over and try and find like the owner of that plot?
Yes.
Okay. Once Ian finds the owner of that plot, do I have to roll anything to try and find the owner, or just find him by milling about?
I mean, you can just ask around and they tell you. I mean,
Okay.
now that you've been giving them healing, they have a pretty good impression of you.
Yeah. You hear that, Elbin? You can get information other than waterboarding. after I go ask
Believe
around
that
a little
that
bit to
is
go,
not true. Waterboarding is the only way to get information.
and now you wonder why you were left over at the bunker. I go over and look for a guy, go find him, and go ask if I can maybe plant some seeds or some other stuff inside the empty plot that they're like the part of the plot they're not using. In exchange, I'll give them like some of whatever I plant.
Planting in them fields. You're now I'm choking. Ah, I accidentally swallowed and went into my windpipe. Ow.
You okay? All right. I will. I have no idea what you said. I couldn't understand a single thing you said. Like the second you tried to do the voice. You okay there, Fury?
So I got a drink, and I feel better.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So, what was his response to me asking if I can use the plot of land he isn't using?
Planting in my field. Well, you know, Charles, that's the way. And yes, we all knew that. Yeah.
What Foghorn Leghorn having a stroke is now my new favorite character.
Yeah, his words are unintelligible.
Okay. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Let's make this simple.
He gives you a thumbs down.
Ah. Fair enough. Oh, does it look like there's anyone else who might have like a spot of land they're not using?
Have you considered just finding a spot of land, like not like farmland, just like land,
Yeah.
like grass, just digging that up?
I've
Like,
considered
have you considered that? Do you think that would
considered
be a good idea?
that a little bit.
Like, do you think that would be a good idea?
Yeah, sure. Not like helping, like planning in like their somewhere like in their like plot community would like help me get endeared to them a little bit more, but I realize that's just stupid. So I'm gonna go like try and go like walk back to the base and start like clearing off an area to make like a plot of land, like be able to make like some farm area. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go feed my pets since I forgot to do that.
Okay.
Quick question.
Okay.
Would Yin be able to, since Yin has a bunch of other plants that he's like gotten from other like dimensions, like many, or well, area worlds or etc. Would Yin be able to plant those here, or would it be like too much of a different climate shock and wouldn't be able to grow?
Yeah, they probably wouldn't be able to grow. It depends what plant. What plant are you asking about? Which one?
Well, my two major like things were trying to grow the plants that I bought in the desert because those are the only ones that, aside from the addictive mushrooms and the dusty spores that would spread like wildfire and just be super invasive, probably. These are the only ones that I might be able to control. Like, I have a bunch of plants that like they all of the description I gave them were herbs that grow in the rain. So I assume like with a little bit of water, I'd be able to like maintain them a bit. And seasonings and some spicy fruit. So those are just the general descriptions you gave me. So that's all I wrote down for them. I don't know the actual official name.
Oh. Yeah, those plants need to be planted in, like, they don't grow in, soil. At least they don't grow very
Okay.
well. They can grow in soil, but not very well. They prefer, like, they prefer to be planted in something that does not hold water. Like, you know,
Okay.
something where the
I'll
water
actually
comes
have
in
to.
and then leaves. So, anyway, what?
Next time you encounter like a plant that he likes, he'll try and get like some thing from its like general like location just to make sure it can be planted somewhere else. But yeah, Yin will go check on Elbin since Elbin's just been left at the base to just sit there for a few minutes and check on how he's doing. Elbin, all right there, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, great. You stay out of the town. Like, stay out of the town. Until we find this mayor and have him, like, sort of smooth things over a bit for you, it's best that you just stay out of the town. You can go try and fix up our base and just make it, like, an actual low base and an actual, like, place for us to stay.
I'm pretty sure
things over the town.
By the way, I'm pretty sure the mayor knew of the secret people that were under his town hall.
That does not matter to us currently. If there is an injustice in the system, then we'll deal with it when we deal with it, okay?
May
So
I?
right now we have a mission.
Injustice.
No. Flat out denied. If you want to fix the corruption with this small thing, leave it to me. I'm the only noble here. I can fix this. Trust me. If there's injustice with the local, like, justice system, I can do it. You are a war criminal vigilante that needs to be stopped. Okay?
Okay. But
Okay.
what if it's really, really bad?
Then I'll use my connections as a noble to fix it. You are completely forgetting that I used to, like... Yeah, I forgot to tell you. I used to just run a town. I think I was Viscount of a town. A little bit, but yeah, I left my brother in charge of that. I mean, I can just totally use every connection I have. Well, the ones I didn't burn the bridges of, but that's mostly just connections within my family, so that's good.
Okay. May I please go with you to the village? There's something I need to do.
Absolutely not. How about this? We'll stay for a little bit and just start fixing up the base so it looks more appealing and inviting, so that people won't so that people will think of you more as not a violent criminal who waterboards innocent people.
Well, none of them know I'm a violent criminal who waterboards innocent people.
Well, at least they know that you burned down the town hall. Many people say that.
Well, they don't really know that either. If anything, they saw Pan Pan doing that.
You gave the orders!
I was an innocent bystander.
Not according to the people. And right now, they somehow are more trustworthy than you. And I've been traveling with you for a while.
I was a help.
Well, like a week. I've been traveling with you for like a week. Technically.
Don't. Fine, I'll clean up. Maybe host a housewarming party.
Uh-huh.
I won't
I will help
anybody.
Elbin clean up this. I'll help Elbin like stay and clean up the base a little bit, and then we can get back to Gilroy's very important chicken plot. Of all the time in the world, Gilroy.
What?
Finding a chicken so you can try and go fishing, apparently. So go find that chicken.
So, at this point, Gilroy still has not found a chicken. Now, Gilroy can go make a survival check if he wants to try some more. But would he like to try some more?
Uh, yes.
Alright.
The checks, D20.
Usually, yes, a check involves a d20. I mean, were you asking if it was only a d20? What was your question?
Yeah, like, what command do I have to combat stuff? Just the D20?
I'll write the command out. Oh, well, I can't really do that. It's just a question mark roll space 1d20 plus whatever your modifier is.
Got 15.
I see that they rolled a 15. It takes Gilroy another 10 minutes after this to find a chicken.
We'll go back to the um, it guy and trade the chicken for the chicken rod. This after I catch it.
Well, your deal is accepted. You now have a fishing rod.
And now I need bait. So, is there any place I can find bait for a fish?
Is there any place you can fish? Yeah, there's a dock.
Wants to look for any place where he can try and get bait to fish. Needs bait.
Hmm. Yes. Look at the ground. Dig a hole. and pick up a worm. Bait. Or, even better,
Yeah.
even better, after you've caught a fish, put it on your hook and throw it back in. Big bait.
Or even better, you go talk to the your druid friend, who since session like what 3 has had bait for fishing, specifically because he asked you guys to get a fishing rod so he can go fishing. I've had like all this stuff since session 3.
Yeah, so get the worm and start fishing.
Okay, Gilroy must make a blank check.
That be like a general rule, or would it be like
One die
would fishing
20.
be like animal?
1 die 20 plus 0. There's no modifier. It's a blank check.
$14.
14. It takes about 4 minutes before Gilroy gets their first bite. Of course, it eats like half the worm and leaves before Gilroy has to keep taunting it for like another like 6 minutes before he can finally pull it out, because fish are cautious and actually want to live. I mean, you got a fish. Well, that's the good part. The bad part is that after you get the fish, a scorpion climbs out onto the pier and starts trying to take your fish. Roll for initiative. It's a very big scorpion. It's like 4 feet long. It's a very big scorpion. Roll for initiative.
You didn't notice that beforehand?
It was kind of under the dock, waiting for somebody to catch a fish.
This is why they use fishing boats. This is
why you bring somebody who can talk to animals.
I mean, hey, it's a pretty smart strategy. Like, I mean, hey, the scorpion's pretty smart.
Yeah, that scorpion has max intelligence for a scorpion.
So, what do you get on your
Scorpion's
initiative?
probably so...
I got
Scorpion's...
12.
Sorry.
Well, that's interesting, because it also got a 12. Roll
Who's
again.
faster, Gilroy or the scorpion?
Let's just roll it again, and I will roll the scorpion's initiative again, and hopefully it won't be the same again.
Should I add the modifier again?
Yes.
Oh.
6.
Natural 20. So, okay, natural 20. It has advantage. So it makes its first snippety snap attack. Does a 12 hit?
My armor class is 12.
So yes, it does 2 damage. 2. You would think it would do more, but 2. Now it's your turn. What do you do?
I'll use my so I'll use my dagger on it.
Okay.
A 10 hit.
No, it does not.
That's it.
Oh, by the way, be careful, Gilroy. This scorpion's probably so smart that if it starts losing, it might just sting the fish so that it will be inedible just out of pettiness.
Well, that's what it was about to do. Gilroy, make a dexterity save.
Haha!
Gilroy, make a dexterity save.
Uh,
It lunges for the fish.
And that is exactly why you bring along somebody who can talk to animals. If Elvin would have been able to get the scorpion to cooperate, we'd have a fighting
11.
force that was equal to Nibbles.
Difficulty class.
There is no thing on this planet. There's no thing on this planet that is equal to Nibbles.
Difficulty class was 10, so yes, that succeeds. You're able to defend your fish. Yeah, Gilroy, it's your turn.
I'll use vicious mockery on him. Wait.
Go ahead, Gilroy. Insult the scorpion.
Says the hit slash DC is 14 wisdom.
On its wisdom save, it rolls a 7.
I want to hear genuine insults at the scorpion. Let's do this. Ooh, high roll. Make this one juicy.
3. I got 3.
Not
Does
hearing
Vicious
the
Mockery have any other
insult?
effects? I know it has... What's the other effect of Vicious Mockery? I know it has another effect. What else does it do?
Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage. Have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Alright, the next attack roll. Is there anything else that Gilroy can do on their turn?
Anything else?
Yeah, is there anything else that Gilroy can do on their turn? Are they going to... I mean... They use an action, they have a bonus action. Is there anything they can do with their bonus action? Can Gilroy do anything? I'm wondering. That's new. They don't? Okay.
I don't think they can.
The score... The scorpion seems to be rather hurt by your insult. It tries to lunge again, snapping at your ankles. It rolls a 3. I think that That's all. That's it.
Hmm. So try to hit him with my dagger again.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't mean to do that. Yeah.
You could have just
Yeah, you could have. I
just
mean,
rolled and added the modifier late. That's a
you could have
natural
said that.
20.
I would have allowed it if you said that, but you didn't. Anyway, and a
Okay.
audience, in case you didn't quite catch that because you might not have been paying attention to your screen, you dumb butt just rolled a natural 20. Anyway, 8 was the roll that they've decided to correct themselves. It's an 8 now. That misses.
Have any spells that can be casted as a bonus action?
Only healing ones. Oh. Nope.
Exactly.
Have either... Okay, let's see. How much damage has been exchanged during this whole fight? Scorpion has taken 3, Gilroy has
3.
taken 2. The 3 rounds have passed. Not many things are hitting. That's interesting. Anyway, so now you've
Those
challenged
two wonder why Yin always wins. Continue. Sorry.
So now we go back to the Scorpion again, because each of y'all have a single attack.
Got a phone
Like,
call.
this is what happens at lower levels. You each have one attack. Anyway, the Scorpion tries to lunge at the fish again. Could Gilroy please do a dexterity save?
DM, is there a circle of villagers taking bets on who's gonna lose this fight? Assuming Fishing Town, the dock is probably like semi-popular.
I mean,
9.
the Smith. Okay, that failed. Yeah, that 9 fails. It takes your fish. It's not going to stop fighting you because it's annoyed, but it did take your fish. Anyway, though, but Hive, as to answer your question, no, they're not taking bets. They're watching, yes, but they're not taking bets.
Have fun. Yin and Elvin are still like mixing up the base, so they cannot help at all. But have fun fighting your stupid bug.
How far away are the villagers?
Like 15 feet away is the 15 feet away is the closest one. The farthest one who's still watching is about 40 feet away.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'd like to use Shatter. And it's a 14 Constitution save.
It rolls a 12.
What level is Shatter, by the way?
2.
Using a level 2 spell on a Scorpion.
Stole my fish. 16.
It takes this opportunity to leave. You get an attack of opportunity, but it's gonna try to leave. Roy, would you like to take your attack of opportunity?
What does attack of opportunity do?
You may
You get
make
to roll an attack.
you may make a melee attack.
Mm,
One melee attack if something
yeah,
tries to leave your melee range. Are you
Yeah,
gonna
and
try?
if you have
I like
Sentinel, then
to
you
do
can
that.
stop it from moving.
Yeah. Is Gilroy going to try to make that attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Roll.
I roll the damage
No,
or
the
the
attack.
hit.
It's I mean, you still have to roll it ahead. What did you roll?
This thing took 19 damage, and it's still kicking.
Mm, hit with my dagger again. Okay. Or
Rolled a natural 1.
You drop your dagger, and it sticks in the wood of the dock, and now the scorpion gets away with your fish.
You wasted a level 2 spell, you didn't even kill the thing.
Congratulations. You didn't die. Congratulations on not dying.
Some of the villagers, like, kind of golf clapped at him, like, mildly losing. I'm sure, like, a few villagers were rooting for the scorpion.
I go fishing again, but then scorpion. I know the scorpion's just waiting there again.
Gilroy walked back to base all dejected like.
Yeah, is he gonna go back, or is he gonna try to fish again?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Alright.
Okay, great. As Gilroy is walking back to the base, Yin goes, "Hey, I'm gonna need to go get some like produce or something so I can use its seeds to start my own little farm plot over here. So I'm gonna go turn to an animal and fish effectively. You stay here and help clean up with Elvin." And then Yin's gonna go over to the dock and what animal would be the best like effective for catching fish that Yin would know? See, he lives on like a sea town. Like, which animal would be the best like hunter for him to turn into?
Let's see.
Does he have a bear? And wait, is this place
Shark.
riverish or is it
I'm not
like
going ocean fishing as a bear.
What about a shark?
A small shark. Yeah. Like, small for a shark, but big compared to the fish he's catching. Yes, a shark would be the best option, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna go to like a little bit of the villagers there. Tell them that I'm going to like any of the villagers that are actively fishing right now. I'm going to tell them that I'm going to go turn into a shark and go catch some fish. So if they see a shark, don't be afraid. It's just going to be me. Unless there's actual sharks there, which that should be a problem.
Some people believe you, not everyone believes you that you're gonna turn into a shark.
Okay, great. The naysayers, I run off the dock and then in air jump, turn into a shark, and then dive.
It's rather convincing.
Rather convincing. Some of them are still aren't convinced. They may think
No,
it's
I mean, you can't really argue with him just turning into a shark midair. How are you gonna argue against that? Anyway, do a survival check to see how long it takes you to catch a fish. Actually, I mean, in any case, you're eventually going to catch a fish, so it's like it's more about like the size of the fish you're catching.
17 plus 3, 20.
Takes you a few minutes. Not that long.
I'm
Shorter
so
time
glad
than
you have that entire.
it takes you a shorter time to catch a fish than it took Gilroy to catch a fish. It's a bit bigger. Not very much bigger. It's a bit bigger.
Nice, nice, nice.
It'll make
I will go look for a spot on shore to get up to shore where there isn't a scorpion, just because I'm not going to fight. Well, I wouldn't know about any of the scorpions hanging out on deck unless I see them, right? Did I see any scorpions while I was out fishing?
Yeah, you saw a scorpion eating a fish.
How nice for that scorpion. I will go. I will just avoid that scorpion to not interrupt it, and then I'll just go back up onto shore.
Okay.
Since I was a shark, I'm pretty sure I can only just fit one fish. I will transform I'll transform right when I get to shore so that I'm just holding the fish and I don't just see a shark just having a fish in its mouth and then just walking up and then just trying to get on shore.
Yeah. So you have a fish now.
I will then go into town and go look to find someone that I can trade this fish for some plants that I can try and grow. Sizable fish should give me at least a vegetable or a fruit or
Are
something.
you trying to trade for seeds or a whole plant?
Seeds preferably.
They're willing to sell you some beans. Also, peas. Peas and beans.
Okay.
There were other seeds before, but they have already been planted. The peas and the beans are the only ones that have not been planted yet. You can
Okay. Just can't be choosers. I'll trade the fish for the beans and the seed and the peas.
you get about a pound and a half of seeds. A pound and a half dry. If these were wet, they would be much heavier. I think.
Okay, I would like to go and back to the base and start start making 3 plots to separate the seeds. One for the beans, one for the peas, and I have a plan for the third one.
Okay.
Once I get everything planted and all that stuff, I will take out my pumpkin gun that I still have, and we'll try to shoot a bunch of pumpkin seeds into the third plot to see if they'll grow. Hopefully.
How many?
Let's see. Since my pumpkin gun regrows ammunition, and I believe that, and I haven't used it that much. I'll plant maybe 10, 15. I'll plant 15, just because when they eventually grow, the villagers probably haven't seen pumpkins or haven't had pumpkins grow this area that much, so probably be a bit rare. People would like to have it.
Okay.
I'll go water all the plants, that sort of stuff, the boring stuff.
What are you watering them with?
Oh, let's see.
Where are you getting the water?
Does this town have a well? I'm trying to conserve my spells. Does this town have a well? some sort?
Um, mm, well, let's see. Does it have a well? Yeah, it's kind of, you know, old. It doesn't look like it's used very often.
Great.
Like, you get the feeling
Oh,
that people would usually, like, purify seawater.
oh yeah, I can totally do that. I go get like a bunch of seawater and I cast Purify Food and Water since I have that spell
Yeah.
prepared today. Great. Let's go do that. And I'll just go water the plants. Very easy, like.
How much water does purify food and drink purify? How much water is that?
Anything in a 5 foot radius of where I chose it to purify.
That's a large radius. Okay. Alright.
Take a bit of time, but I can try and get all this done. So, well, Yin has been doing this. What is the dejected Gilroy and the war criminal Elbin doing?
Elvin is currently looking for some water so he can turn it into non-alcoholic wine.
If you want water, you can just go ask Yin. He can just get you water.
Water. Well,
What purpose do you need the water?
For our housewarming party, I'm gonna turn it into wine. Because I can do that.
Okay. No other nefarious
Familiar.
purposes?
No nefarious purposes.
Nefarious purposes from my perspective, not from your perspective. No waterboarding, right?
No waterboarding.
I give him some water, but I just watch him to make sure he actually turns it into wine and not just uses it to go waterboard the next person.
She can also send shockwaves through the neighborhood with a look, whip up a ridiculous handmade costume in her sleeve, and
Well, he uses shape water to change its color, and then uses prestidigitation to change its flavor to wine.
Nice. Great. So after that's all done, Yin would use the remaining water, water his plants accordingly. He would probably know. He's a druid. Unless he has to do like a survival or nature check.
He knows how. He's a druid. He knows how much water to give different plants to make them well watered.
There you go. How nice. How nice. So, well, what would you guys like to do before we go head out to go find the mayor that we still have to go find?
I'm sorry, I'll be back. I need a couple minutes.
Great, so they're just doing something. Gilroy, is there anything you want to do? Or are we just gonna keep going on? The Hive does some general stuff to make the town like him before we head off to find the mayor.
So, guess I'm gonna explore the castle thing that we're at.
It's not a castle, it's a military base, and we've been fixing it up quite a bit, so there's probably like a lot less random junk, a lot less caved in, a lot less like random debris and just rotten, spoiled food and trash that's around there.
What have you been doing with the spoiled food and the trash? Where do you put it?
Spoiled food. I go take the spoiled food. I just go like I dig like a small hole, put the spoiled food in there, cast purify food into water just in case an animal just digs it up and eats it so it doesn't get any sick. And then I just go bury it. It's still just spoiled food, and Yin's not going to eat spoiled food no matter how purified it is.
When you're at the base, you look over to see that there's a scorpion which has dug up the food and is eating it.
Uh, yeah.
Does they recognize each other?
Gilroy recognizes the scorpion. The scorpion does not recognize Gilroy because
Is Hive in the same area, or
what?
is Hive in the same area this time?
Yeah.
By the way, or is it
Yeah.
just okay? Okay.
Like Gilroy is. I mean, it knows that it's a scorpion. It knows that it's the same kind of scorpion that ate his fish. He doesn't know if it's the same scorpion, but he assumes it is because he hasn't seen more than one scorpion like next to each other. So he assumes it is the same one. But he does recognize that there's a chance that there's more than one of these.
This is why we let the druid handle the animal stuff.
Are you gonna let this scorpion eat the spoiled, the purified spoiled food? Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
As I know, it's just trash.
Scorpion hasn't messed up any of my other stuff. Like it hasn't gone wandering through my farm, messing up this place where I planted and all that stuff, right?
No, it hasn't done that.
Random scorpion. Yin's not gonna go fight a random animal just for no reason. Oh, Gilroy is exploring the base looking for things. Yin is gonna go like Yin is gonna try and forage for food again, just to try and see if he can find anything different. And this time he'll use locate plants and animals to try and find edible plants that he actually knows of.
Okay, so is he looking for like a food plant or a medicine plant? Which did you say you were looking for?
He's gonna look for some food plants now since we're running low on food.
What specific food plant? Because locate plants and animals need something specific. Like
No, some fruit, actual fruit.
fruit. Okay.
Yeah.
He looks for the most likely fruit to be in this region. He uses that one. Yeah, he finds some berries. Yeah, he does find a group of berry bushes. Um,
Okay.
they have berries on them. Not very many, because it's not really like berry season. It's pretty sure it's grape season right now. But yeah, there are some.
Nice. Yin will like pick the berries from some of the bushes, and then like last bush, he's going to try and see if he can find like a rather small bush and try and like relocate that like closer to the base.
Um, he finds like okay. What's the range of locate plants and animals? What's the range?
Like something ridiculous, like 3 miles or something. Let me go check.
Hmm.
It's 5 miles. Great.
How many pounds of berries do you want to get? Because you can probably find a few pounds of them if you go walk around within that radius. Like, how many pounds of berries do you want to take?
I guess I'll try and get like 4 pounds of berries, like
Okay.
1 pound for each of us, and then like the final pound I can probably like go sell or trade with
Yeah,
someone
because
for something that's semi useful.
I mean, because even though it's not in season, you can probably find like I don't know, like 20 pounds of berries, because it's just such a large radius. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 4 pounds of berries you have, and you can take them back to town. So, um, pretty sure you have a bunch of sacks, right? Don't you have like 3 empty sacks? Pretty sure.
I have a ton of stuff. I just bought like at the desert place. I just bought a whole bunch of containers.
Okay. Well. Oh yeah. You can keep it in those, and you keep those in your backpack. And so you bring a berry bush about 2 feet tall, because that's small for a berry bush. Uh,
Right, right.
Along with its roots and the a few clumps of soil that you couldn't shake off the roots. How close do you want it to be to the base?
Yeah, semi close. So I'd say like on the other side of all the farming stuff I have.
Okay.
Like it goes base, then like near next to the base is the farming stuff, and then next to that is going to be the berry bush.
Okay. Um. All right.
I will distribute the berries to Gilroy and Albin, and then I'll have the last 2 pouches, one for me, one to trade with a villager,
The
some
Scorpion's
sort.
left by this point.
Nice.
What did you say you were trading for?
The like 1 pound bag, the 1 pound bag of berries.
But what did you say you were trading it for?
I'm just gonna go up to ask someone if they want a pound of berries and have them like make me an offer. Seems better. Unless I can try and get this. Unless I can try and get more containers for this. These containers is the one thing I need most.
Really sorry.
I mean, they'll trade you some more beans. You don't get I mean, like that's
Yeah.
the first offer you get is more beans. Is that the offer you want to take?
Nah. I've had enough of those. Well, Ian has enough of those. Weird speaking in the third person. Okay. I will go and I'll go ask if someone would like to trade this for some containers of some sort, or like actual bottles and not just jars.
What do you mean bottles and not jars? What's wrong with jars?
Feel like I feel like bottles are more like people be more willing to drink out of them, since Ian would like to actually. One of Ian's goals is to make a tavern, and people are more ready to drink out of actual like bottles or mugs and stuff instead of just jars of open liquid, since that seems more trustworthy.
I mean, you can get a. I mean, they're willing to trade your berries for a like a clay jug, but like nobody's willing to trade you for glass bottles, because that glass is
Right,
expensive.
right,
Glass is expensive.
right.
You can get a
Okay,
clay jug. You can get
I'll
like
take the jug.
a clay jug, and along with some small cups, like clay cups, 2 of them.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a pretty
I'll
good
take
deal,
it.
in my opinion. At least, yeah,
Yeah,
yes, good to take that deal. That's a deal you won't get just anywhere. That's great value.
yeah.
I sound like I'm
Amazing.
about to do a
Bunch of
sponsorship. I'm
berries.
not. I just I sound like I'm about to start doing an advertisement, but I'm not. Uh,
All right, all right. I'll go back to the base, and The base, like, clear has, like, one opening? Like, does it have, like, a bunch of walls that are exposed, or does it have, like, one central opening where, like, people would most likely go in towards?
Wait, your base? Yeah. It does have a central opening, but there are other holes in the walls. Like, you can tell where the central opening is
Okay,
supposed to
we'll
be.
patch. Alright. Makes sense, makes sense. I will, like, I'll try and, like, clear out, like, a space so that you can easily get to the canteen from the opening, and then I'll try and, like, make the canteen look a little bit nicer, and then just store all the, jugs and bugs and stuff in there before we head out to try and find the mayor.
Okay.
While Yin's doing that, does anyone else want to do, like, anything before we all head off to go find the mayor? I'll take that as a no.
No, not really.
So you're all gonna leave then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Zane, can Zane please say something?
Yeah.
Good, you said something.
Sorry, I didn't really hear what you guys were talking about, so I was just staying quiet.
Okay. Alright then, you all head out. Yin knows the directions.
Yeah, Yin. Does Yin know the general direction of where the mayor actually is? Like how far away it is?
Yeah.
Okay. But I get there, like, how long would it be to get there if I was like a horse?
Uh, um, well, because okay, if there was a road, it would take like half the time, but there isn't a road for the whole way. It wouldn't be very much faster. It would take about the same time, but probably 2 hours if you like, probably 2 hours.
Alright. I'll save the horse transformation for when we actually meet the mayor. I will lead Elbin and Gilroy through the forest, like angling, like going around the town because I don't think the town is ready for Elbin to be reintroduced yet. And then we will go and head off into the direction of the mayor.
Once you find yourself walking in that direction, you're greeted by some shambling mounds of flesh.
Do any of them happen to be the zombie that Elvin met?
They look different.
They look like the ones that Yin came across while he was in horse form, trying to get back to his, trying to get to the Shogun.
No, those were rather clean. These ones smell like barf.
Okay.
Yeah, those were clean undead. These are not clean.
Yeah, these look like they were made by a back alley necromancer. The last ones we look like they were made by like some important, well-adjusted, educated wizard who's just trying to get them to do a thing. These look like they were just made in the back of an alley, trying to see if what exactly they can do with their powers.
Yeah, that's
They look
I
like-
mean that's a pretty good description of how they look. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, they all come shambling toward you. They So one of
They look
them,
like.
I mean, you hear two of them moan something unintelligible, but um,
Of course.
they
Do
they
they look? Oh, I'll just let you describe.
they
Sorry.
look like they're coming for a fight. Do y'all want to fight?
Yes, but I have a side question. We're gonna fight anyway. But do they look like they're heading like towards the town or towards us?
Toward you.
Yeah. Okay. We're
Like
gonna be fighting them.
they're not really they're not like really. You can tell that they're looking at you and not looking past you. That they are trying to approach you. Yes. So roll for initiative if you're going to fight. Yeah.
20 again. I would accuse myself of cheating if it wasn't with the bot. Another 20. How fun. 19 plus 1, by the way.
15. 12 plus 3.
Roy, roll initiative.
15, 13 plus 2.
So Elvin and Gilroy rolled 15s, and I rolled a 20. Great.
The guys are working to condition themselves and get ready for the fight that lie ahead.
Yeah. Let's
We're about to meet some people from a schematic standpoint. The coaches
okay. 15s and a 20. And
just a great show
let's
after
see.
this. I'm sure that a lot of our peers say something. Big schools. It's a weird year. There wasn't a lot on the road. I mean, how'd you guys come together with the board and
Thank you, Elvin. Now all I can imagine is the zombies making baby sounds.
So,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
He's gonna have to go fight some
put in
babies.
general the order.
Let's punt the children.
Okay, so who's going first?
Yen.
As I thought. Okay, are they like right next to each other? How many zombies are there?
There's one. There's 5. But only one of them.
5 zombies?
Okay, one of them is. Okay, one of them, right, is right in front of Yen and is close to Yen. But there's 5 of them in total. They're not like.
Okay, great. Are the other
They're not like.
the other ones
Okay,
like
it's not
clumped
like they're
together?
in a line next to each other. They're kind of like grouped loosely, you know. But they're coming.
Okay. Are any of them within like 5 feet of each other?
No.
Okay. Yeah, if it's just like right in front of me, Yin's going to. He's not going to waste ice knife on a bunch of men and pump together. Yin will just go and cast that one spell that I refuse to learn the how to say it properly. That
All right,
makes
then.
my actually no. Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, and make my staff magical, and then I will attack them with it.
Okay.
Shillelagh?
Shilele. Yes, that one. Yeah, it's that one.
Natural 1? Wow. Okay, what happens to my weapon?
You drop it on the ground.
Yeah, great, great, great. Yin is going to move like closer. Yin is going to try and like move a little bit farther away from it, but not like out of its like area, so it doesn't get an attack of opportunity on him. Next turn, he's going to go pick up his stupid staff.
All right. Gilroy. It is Gilroy's turn. What are they going to do?
Um, I guess I'll try to hit him with my sickle.
Okay.
At 3.
3.
You rolled a
Natural
natural
one plus
1. Why
2.
are we so bad at this?
You rolled a natural
Another
1.
natural 1.
Another
Yeah.
natural 1. Somebody else drops their weapon.
I rolled 2 20s back to back, and the world cursed me for my hubris.
Okay.
I guess I end my turn.
By the way, what level are y'all?
4.
I'm level 4.
Okay. 4. Okay.
Albin, you want to do anything, or Gilroy, you want to try and cast something as a bonus action? Well, no one needs healing, so you can't.
I didn't think it was my turn yet. I mean, I know Gilroy ended his turn, but Fury didn't say anything, so.
Well, yeah, I guess it is Albin's turn. Are they going to do anything?
Yes, Eldritch Blast, please. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
If it doesn't, I would have ditched you so fast.
8 damage.
Eight damage. Okay. So, okay, and now it is the, So, now it is the next... Now it is one of the zombies' turns, okay. So... The zombie walks forward toward, Gilroy, the same one that Gilroy attacked. It tries to punch him. Nice. Take a nice swing. Rolls a 5. Does a 5 hit, Gilroy?
It does not. His AC is 12.
Okay. so, so there's an the next zombie attacks Yin. Goes to punch him. It's also the one that Yin attacked earlier. And that one rolls a 5. Again. That's another 5. Gonna just say that misses.
Yeah, I have the same AC as Gilroy. It's 12.
And now, the other zombie tries to swing at Albin. 9. Does that hit? Elvin? Elvin, does that hit Elvin?
Elvin,
9.
Yes.
9.
I'm sorry, I just had to go collect a small
your
child.
AC is 9?
No, I was answering.
Oh.
My AC is 14.
Oh,
So
okay,
no,
so that misses.
I was explaining why I didn't answer. I had to go collect a small child from out of the hallway.
Zombie 2 and Zombie 5 continue walking closer because they're not close enough yet. Okay, now it is Yen's turn.
After they walk closer, they're clumped together now?
Well,
I
it
talked too
depends
fast.
if
After
the
they walk...
Okay, if you're going to use an AoE spell, Gilroy is going to be caught in it.
Is that a sacrifice I'm willing to take? If it was Elbin, then definitely, but Gilroy, I know Gilroy as a friend. Okay. Yeah, I won't. I won't do that to Gilroy. Fine.
There are 3 zombies in front of Gilroy. There is 1 in front of Albane and 1 in front of Yen.
Pick up my weapon first of all. I turn to a bear and get between Gilroy and the zombies.
Wild Shape is a bonus action, I assume? Yeah, okay.
Only for Circle of Moon Druids. It's a.
Okay.
Is it an action to pick up my weapon and it's an action to wild shape? Oh, it's an action to pick up my weapon. Okay, fine.
Really?
I just wild shape.
Aren't you Circle of Moon?
I am. I believe I am Circle of Dreams. I'm Circle of Dreams.
I don't remember whether it's an action or a bonus action to pick up the weapon in the player's handbook, but I'm going to say it's an action here. Does
Okay.
Ian have anything that he can do on a bonus action?
Yes, but it's not really relevant now. I can just plop out my favorite representative, and I can just go make them heal anyone with a bonus action. So they'll just out there now, and during the battle at any point, I can just heal someone with a bonus action.
And of course, no one has taken damage yet in the party, so that would not be useful. Alright then. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So I just get between Gilroy and the rest of the Shambling Husks.
Okay, alright then. Gilroy, what are you going to do?
Yeah. So use Vicious Mockery on the zombie that tried to attack me.
Alright.
Let's make 14 wisdom save.
It rolls a 7. It is not very wise.
Takes 1 damage. Has disadvantage.
Alright then. It has disadvantage, okay. Is there anything else Gilroy can do?
Is walking away an action?
No, it's your movement.
Can I, like, back away from them?
Yes.
Or...
Yes, you can.
So I'll do that.
And because Yin is between you and the zombies, they're not in melee range of you, so they can't. So none of them can make an opportunity attack. Not really that they're not in melee range, but rather that there's somebody between them. Yeah.
Okay. And my turn.
Okay, again, I would like to, actually, is there any stones on the ground?
Are there any stones on the ground?
Yes. Small stones.
Yes, there are.
Okay, I'd like to pick up 3 of them and cast, Magic Stone.
Alright.
I want to throw a stone at the nearest zombie.
Does Magic Stone allow you to throw 1 stone or 3?
One at a time.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that zombies have the lowest armor class of 5e creatures.
9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage. Surprising. That's...
Yeah.
I mean, getting a rock thrown at you already hurts, but having it imbued with magic probably hurts a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pebble. Like, it's not like it's a big stone, it's a pebble. Like, 9 damage is a lot for a pebble. Anyway, is there anything else Alvin can do?
Not really.
Okay.
So, no, I end my turn.
Time for zombies. Zombies. Okay, the first zombie to attack Yin rolls a 2. The second zombie also attacks Yin. It rolls a 9. I'm gonna assume that doesn't hit, and the third one rolls a 7. Oh, and ooh, look at that. Now there's a fourth zombie attacking Yin. With a 6. These zombies are not doing well. However, zombie that attacks Elvian, that's a 15. So...
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, that hits. How much damage?
That, okay, so that does, 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Because
28
this
hit.
zombie has spiked knuckles.
Oh, of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't the back alley street zombie have spiked knuckles?
I mean, hey, it's pretty metal.
Yep.
Yin. It is now your turn.
I take two attacks on the zombie that is in my face, closest to me. Since I was a bear, I can do that. First one's 12.
That hits. So wait, did you say that you're going to move before you make that attack, or are you saying the same place when you attack?
I'm staying in the same place.
Okay.
So that's a 6, and now for my bite attack.
6. Wait, these were your claws that did 6?
Yeah, claws did 6.
Claws did 6. Your bite? What did you roll?
That's a natural 20 for the bite.
Okay. Roll the damage. What did you
So
roll?
that's a 3 on the dice, so I rolled a 3 plus 2 for my bite, so that would be a 6 plus 2, so 8. I think that's how the crit system works.
Wait, you rolled a 1 die 6, 3, that's plus 2?
Mhm.
No, that's a 10.
Oh, all the
No.
damage gets doubled.
All the
Okay.
damage gets doubled, yes, all of it. That's a 10.
Oh, nice.
That's
So
10 damage.
10.
The zombie looks to be injured. It looks like you've done quite a bit of damage to it. Does not look in good shape. That one zombie. Is there anything else that Yin the bear can do?
No one got injured except for Elbin, right? and got injured slightly. How much down are they?
28. Well, no,
But
hang on,
how
what
many hit
was your
points are they
question?
missing? How
Current out
many
of
hit
total.
points are they missing?
Current
Oh.
out of total.
7.
28 or
You're just
30.
missing 7 hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not healing that. It's only 7.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
My turn.
Gilroy, your turn.
Okay. Um,
Pardon?
let's see. Um,
Just said okay.
just wondering what to do. So the zombie that attacked Alvin that had spikes, are they like old spikes?
Oh, I know what he's doing.
Wait, what
Are they made now?
the spikes appear to be the zombies' bones that
Uh,
grew past their knuckles. Like
Okay.
like if you took the
Think
bones of your
long.
hand and made them like an inch and a half longer, right?
Think long and hard about what you're about to do to these bones, and what Elvin's response is going to be.
What are you going to do to the bones?
No, I'm telling this to Gilroy.
Yes, I'm asking Gilroy.
I
I'm
know
I'm
exactly what
thought
he
you were
was
asking
trying.
me. I'm
I was wondering if they were metal so he can see if he can cast
dreadfully
heat
sorry.
metal on them, but they're bone.
How far away is Alvin?
Uh, about 15 feet away, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like 15 feet.
Okay.
You kind of spread out so that you wouldn't get flanked. A good strategy.
Smart. I'm so glad we came up with that.
Well, smart that Yin came up with that. So
It wasn't going to be the failed musician or the illiterate elf, so.
yeah. Anyway, so what are you So what is Gilroy going to do to this zombie?
I'll
That's 15 feet
I'll
away.
use vicious mockery on it, and
insult the zombie.
save.
Yes, can you think of an insult? You don't have to. You don't have to, you dumb butt. But would you dumb butt? Would you like to come up with an insult? Would you like to? You don't have to, but you could. Would you like to?
I don't know what insult to use.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's no worse than the garbage pile Scorpion was in, I guess.
Okay, good enough. Good enough.
Anyway, it rolls a 4 on its wisdom save.
Yeah, that is about the amount of damage that insult would give.
1. Okay.
And
This is the one with the spiked knuckles. Okay.
and I want to use a healing word as a bonus action. Heal Elvin.
Can't cast 2 spells in one round.
Yes. Vicious Mockery is a cantrip, and cantrips do not require a bonus action. They are one action. Gilroy can use their bonus action to cast Healing Word. Yes, they can.
Cast 2 spells in one round? Oh, okay.
Okay. Spells that have a level require an action and a bonus action. Cantrips do not. Cantrips require an action, but no bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure that's in the player's handbook. Yeah.
So he heals 5 points.
That's official.
Did you end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Raven's nearby, right? I'm assuming he was flying overhead.
Yeah, overhead.
Um, I'd like to proceed to telepathically tell Raven to peck out the zombie with bone spikes eyes.
How strong is that bird? So it's a zombie. I'm assuming it just has vacant voids for eyes. Like,
It does.
some of the eyes
I
would have
mean, the
rotted
bird
out.
still tries to peck. It does 3 damage because it's a bird and it. I mean, it can peck, but it's mainly the claws that it uses to hold on to the zombie when it pecks that deals damage. Because, yeah, it deals
Okay.
damage from 2 sources.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 damage from the peck, 2 damage from the claws. That's your bird is being helpful. Look at that. Look at how
Alright.
helpful this bird is. Uh,
Yeah. After that,
Mhm.
I do end my turn.
What? Okay, sure.
I don't have anything else to do right now at this moment.
You have 2 more pebbles.
Well, right now my computer is indisposed, so I can't cast anything. That's why I was asking Raven to do something. I thought that it would take up my turn.
that required a bonus action to command your bird. You have your action. Can you pebble on your action? Is that possible?
I will. Yes, I'll throw a pebble. Give me a second. It's because I'm walking out, so I can renew my ring key, and I was waiting on my turn, and I thought commanding Raven would take up my turn. So give me 1 second.
Would you just like to hold your action until something happens? You can totally do that.
No, I'll just cast Magic Stone right now. 8. Does an 8 hit?
Yes, and 8 hits.
Okay. 10 damage.
Stones are doing work.
Okay.
Okay. That ends my turn.
The stone embeds itself in this zombie's flesh. Okay, alright, you ended your turn. Time for the zombies to make their attacks. So, first zombie. 3. Oh no, that's a 4. Yeah, it rolls a 4. Yeah, first zombie rolls a 4 to hit Yin, misses. Second zombie rolls a 6. These zombies are doing badly. The third one, because the third one rolls a 5. Dog, do these... What is going on with these zombies today?
I don't know. All I'm imagining is them just trying to hit the bear and then just accidentally softly petting me. Just
Well, you
weird for
see,
everyone.
the way I kind of thought of it was like, they are, like, they're making contact, but Yin's bear muscles are just so hard that it's not hurting him. Like,
Yeah, too thick of hide. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that
yeah,
sounds much better than
just
the
so
they
muscular,
go in to
you
hit
know?
me.
The next one rolls a 14. Does that hit?
That hits Barian.
It does 7 damage. 7 piercing damage.
Okay, I have like 12 more damage left.
Yes.
As a bear.
Elbean. The fifth zombie attacks you, and it rolls at 6.
That does not hit.
Okay. Okay. Yin. Your turn. These zombies are incompetent. I need to go get some.
Attack the zombie that I was already.
These.
Yeah.
What this necromancer needs to work on his art. These zombies are terrible.
Yeah, and also presentation. Like, come on, these look awful.
So, okay. So, yeah, and you're going to attack the same zombie. Okay, well, what do you roll?
Ah. I rolled a 10.
That hits.
That's an 8.
Okay, 8.
There we go.
By the way, you're gonna have to tell me all of what your rules are because I'm paying attention to like all of these like stat blocks and the battle map. Okay, I'm not looking at
Right,
Discord right now. Okay,
right. I will
y'all are gonna
tell
have
you.
to
I'll
tell me
tell you.
everything you roll because I'm not looking at Discord.
Right. Was for the claw attack. And now for the. Wait, attack?
Yes. Anyway, you killed the first zombie.
That's so.
Congratulations.
Oh, cool. Cool.
The,
I rolled a natural 1 on the bite attack.
um.
I guess I was attacking the zombie next to it.
Well, luckily you
No, since
can't
the first
drop your
one's dead.
teeth. Luckily you cannot drop your teeth. So good.
Man, suck.
It misses, but you can't drop your teeth.
Just like whip to get a face full of dirt.
Do you want? Is this how you would like to flavor it?
I mean, yeah, it's better than just trying to like bite the zombie and then accidentally just getting a chunk of the flesh in my mouth. Like, ugh. Because that's like the best. That's like the best case scenario for the natural one, just getting a bit of dirt in your mouth.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. Um. So
I'll just end my turn since I'm not going to heal in ball and barrel form since it's just temporary HP. I don't really need it.
Gilroy, it's your turn. What can you do?
Uh, how? Like, which one's the closest zombie? Like, how far is the closest zombie?
10 feet away, probably.
Guess I'll just keep using vicious mockery on the spiked one.
All right. It rolls an 18 on its wisdom save.
And there's nothing else I can do. Oh wait, got I'll give Elbin Arctic inspiration.
You're going to give him inspiration. All right.
Thank you.
So is an inspiration? What does Please remind me. How does inspiration work?
For 10 minutes, you gain an inspiration die of 1d6. And Gilroy can add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. And it can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
All right.
Yeah, so like you can roll it. I'm just gonna explain this for Elvin, for Justice, and everyone else, since I assume you know all this Fury. You can roll it. Then after you see what your dice roll is, before Fury tells you what happens after you roll that number, you can choose to then roll the Bardic Inspiration. Like you can, after you roll, you can pick whether you want to use it. But after Fury starts describing like what your roll did, you can no longer use it.
Okay. Gilroy, do you end your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Um, what's the, which one of the zombies is closest to me?
Do you think the one with the bones?
Yeah, the one with the bones.
Alright, good. I would like to cast Misty Step and proceed. I can see, like, somewhat behind this zombie, correct?
Yes.
Alright. So that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to cast Misty Step and get right behind it.
That right behind it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Afterwards, I would like to, throw a stone at the back of its head. One of my magic stones, by
Okay.
the way.
Uh,
The last one I have.
what do you roll? What is the result of your roll to attack?
Um, Now I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yes.
Is it a natural 20 or is it a.
It, not natural 20. And 7.
Okay.
7 damage.
Congratulations, you've killed the second zombie. The one with bone spikes. Good for you. Um, does this end your turn? Does this?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, uh, now we have, let me just mark this. Went and marked it, and so now there are still 3 zombies alive. And the party's alive too. So that's good. Now, all these zombies, they go to attack Yin now. There's currently 3 attacking Yin. The first one rolls a 19 to hit. Does that hit?
That hits.
It deals 7 damage. Second zombie rolls a 13 to hit. Does that hit?
That hits.
6 damage. The third rolls a 12 to hit. Does that hit?
In his knocked out bear form, yeah, it hits.
And that does 10 damage. Perform a Constitution saving throw.
What? Okay, sure. Constitution?
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
I
Okay.
used the wrong thing. Hold on. D20 plus 2, 19.
That succeeds. Um, that ends these. Okay. The zombies have taken their turns. Yin, it is now your turn.
Okay, how close are they to me since Gilroy is backed up? How close are they together? Since they're all attacking me, they should be fairly close.
They are fairly close. Yes. 5 feet away from you.
I back up. 5 feet away from me. I back up a little bit, as long as I'm not out, as long as I don't get an attack of opportunity. I'd like to back up to a point where I won't get an attack of opportunity, but a little bit away from them. And I'd like to cast Ice Knife at first level.
To target which one?
Target the one in the middle, so it'll hit all the others.
You are still going to be hit by the AoE because it will target the square that you're in.
Okay, then before that, I'm going to go have my Fey representative heal me.
Alright.
I'll do it simple and just roll 2d6s for me, because I'm not going to waste all my resources. Oh, that's 10 plus 2 for the amount of die I've rolled, so okay, I'm like fully healed. Okay, so I will now cast Ice Knife on the stupid things. Despite me being endangered also.
Again, I'm pretty sure your Fey representative is still has her hands in the position of holding a child with a bottle in her.
She does not have any children. She is a heavy alcoholic.
My God, that's much worse.
Me too.
Is she cute?
Yeah, kind of.
Alright then. Well, good. You'd better choose a cute representative.
What's the point of this if I just don't? Like, that's stupid. That is 8 damage for the one in the center, and now everyone has to make a dexterity saving throw, I believe, or to get hit by my ice knife. Well, everyone in that radius. Just check real quick.
A 6, a 10, and a
Doesn't
19.
pass it. 19 succeeds. The 6 and 10 don't. And I have to roll, too.
Yes.
1d20 plus... Natural 20. How fun. How fun. Okay, so I succeed. Why is that information important, Alvin? Okay. Okay. So that would be... Okay, so I don't take any damage.
Yes.
Since I succeeded. You don't take
Because
any...
he rolled
That
a
one doesn't take
natural
any
20.
damage.
Yes, because you rolled a natural 20, you take 0 damage. Yeah, so let's see. What?
You also don't take any damage because you pass the saving throw. The DC was set to... Okay. You only take 5 damage for each of those two. But the DC was set to 13, since that was my thing.
Alright then. So, Gilroy. Actually, well, now, has Yin completed their turn first? I'm going to ask that.
Bonus action, angle action. Yeah. Yes. Because there's no way I can get out of their range and not invoke like 80 attacks of opportunity. Yeah, I end my turn.
Alright,
I should have said it earlier, but I forgot, so I'll just let it slide. Keep going.
Okay.
So did Ying take any damage?
Did I take any damage? Any damage I
Yeah.
took, I healed it back up.
Okay. So choose vicious mockery on zombie 1.
Alright. Uh, 7. That's what it rolls on its save. 7.
And that it's it took 3 damage.
3. Alright, so, good. Now, it's Elben's turn. Because now that Gilroy's taking it, Gilroy's really distracted them. Yeah, I mean, I assume that Gilroy was,
Yeah.
Elben, what can you do?
Alban says he cast Eldritch Blast and he rolled it.
Okay.
Alban, is that a roll? You rolled a 20, or did you roll something and it added up to 20? For some reason, he's not using his mic. He rolled a 20. Oh, added to 20. Okay.
Yes, that hits.
So, your damage. One damage. You rolled 1 damage. I don't know why he's not using his mic.
Sorry, that ends my turn. I was talking with somebody.
Hey, please type that and roll it in the bot stuff next time, please. You type the combat details, please post your combat details in the bot stuff. The stories you're telling, general's the right place for that, but not your combat details. Please post that in bot stuff, please. Please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just the chat that was on, and I was talking with somebody. I didn't realize. I'm really sorry.
Anyway, does that end Albin's turn? Can they do anything else?
Yeah, it does. That ends its turn.
Okay. So now it's time for the zombies to attack again. Again, another time. Look at that. Look how many attacks they've. Look at that. There's just so many attacks passing back and forth. Look at that. Zombie, the 4. They roll a 12 to hit. Does that hit? Huh? Does that hit Yin? Because they're still attacking Yin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that hits for 4 damage. And the next one.
Great. Make a dexterity saving throw.
3. Rolls a 3.
You take 13 damage.
Zombies have some
Hellish Rebuke.
bad
You killed it.
rolls.
The next zombie gets a natural 20.
I don't.
How fun.
I don't retract my statement.
For 22 damage. That's natural 20. And then the third zombie rolls a 21 to hit. And it deals 6 damage.
Yeah, so that's 2 death saves down. Someone heal me. First attack, I was okay. Second attack took away like all my health. Like, first attack, I was pretty bloodied. Second attack, I was downed and I had like I was down like kind of like a little bit above my max HP. Third attack just blown out of the water. Oh, Gilroy, I believe. Well, hi. Oh, great. Yin's turn. Great. So that's going super great.
I don't think Yin can do anything. So, Gilroy.
He can roll his death save and try not to die.
What do you roll? What do you got?
8, I'm dead. Let's roll above 10, right?
Congratulations.
Great. I'm dead.
Gilroy, what can you do?
Um. So
I have a
Zing,
fiery winged man. He'll help you. Don't worry.
um. So how far away is all the zombies from apart?
What? How far away are they?
Like um. Like how far away is everyone from the zombies?
Yin is laying on the ground, about 5 feet away from the zombie. Elvine is about 15 feet away, standing. Uh, yeah. Gilroy is about 10 feet away. Elvine's about 15 feet away.
Okay.
I might not have died if I remember to take my
I
reaction sooner, but oh well.
Can I use Shatter, like, in a place where it's not going to hit Ying or Owen, just the zombies?
He's dead. Do whatever you want.
Uh,
So the its range is 60 feet, and whichever place I pick, it hits 10 feet away from that area, around that area.
yeah, in order to hit 3 zombies, Yin would also be in that area. There is one zombie to his left, the other to his right, and another in front of him. They're on 3 sides. For the reason that Yin did
Okay.
not move. He didn't move away, and so they end up surrounding him.
Okay.
I mean, if I moved like too far away, I would get like 3 attack of opportunities against me, so I couldn't.
Yes, but they're flanking. It gives them bonuses.
Alright.
Like,
Oh yeah, by the way, which one of the zombies that attacked me had like disadvantage?
what do you mean?
One.
One got hit by vicious
Yeah,
mockery,
one.
so would have had disadvantage.
The one that rolled a 12.
Ah, okay.
Also, Spike Knuckle Zombie bit you for the last attack that dealt 22 damage. Because it thought, I think I can kill them. I'm gonna bite them. See if I can make them a zombie. Can't do it very... Zombies can't bite and turn you into a zombie very often because they can't do it very often. So it was like, I think I can use this last attack to kill him and make him a zombie. So, yeah, it bit you.
Yeah, so I believe it'd be your best interest to destroy my corpse before I turn into a zombie.
Yeah, I mean, like, a zombie that's also a druid, because they will keep their druid powers.
You don't want a yin-powered zombie. Ooh, fun.
A zombie that's also a druid that, of course, still has their gun. So, like, that's a very dangerous That's a very dangerous thing. You what is Gilroy going to cast Shatter?
Mm, no, don't know.
It is in your best interest to cast Shatter and destroy my corpse.
Is Yin like full dead? Like
Full dead.
completely dead?
Yeah. I got hit while I was unconscious, so that's 2 death saves. Then I failed my 3rd death save, so I'm just dead.
Okay. Guess so. You shatter on it's on you. 14 Constitution save.
Zombies roll an 18, a natural 20, and a 15.
Yeah.
And Jin is dead, so he takes the damage because he can't Constitution.
Doesn't work.
What do you say?
So didn't hit any of them.
Yeah, but you've dealt damage to Yin. Roll. Let's see how much
You
damage it
take
is.
6 damage.
6. Yin's bones are not broken. Yet.
So is it Elvin's turn?
Yes. I assume.
After seeing that Yin is now dead, Elvin would like to I would like to cast Form of Dread.
Okay.
Blah 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 blah. Magical girl. Transformation scene. I would like to attack the closest zombie.
Okay. You may.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I can attack it with an object and it'll still do the effect.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to attack it with my sickle. I roll a 22.
That hits.
Okay. 3 damage. It's also now afraid of me.
You have killed the 3rd zombie.
Okay.
The 4th. Okay, so now it is zombie time. Yeah. You killed the 3rd zombie, which is zombie number 4. Okay, so now, is there anything else that, Albin can do?
No.
Alright, so, the zombie moves. Okay, so you had already moved forward to approach one of the zombies to attack it. Another zombie walks around you to get on the other side of you before it delivers a punch. It it did 13. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Okay. The other one has a 15. Does a 15 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
It of course it punches you for 7 damage.
Okay.
That ends their turns. Yin is dead. Gilroy, what can you do?
I don't know. I walk up to one of them, the one that dealt damage, and I hit him with my dagger.
Alright. You have advantage.
Do I have to add anything to advantage? Like when I to my
You just roll the dice
advantage?
twice and you take the higher.
Oh, okay.
19.
So yeah,
19.
yeah.
19 hits. Okay. Roll for damage. 2.
It's 2 damage.
Is there anything else Gilroy can do on their turn?
I will use Healing Word as a bonus action, heal Elvin.
Okay. They don't.
Heals for 5.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, that ends their turn. Elvin, what can you do?
I'd like to turn around and attack the zombie that attacked me next. I mean, that attacked me on his turn.
Okay. With what? What are you attacking?
24.
That hits.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 5 damage.
5 damage. Now?
It is also now afraid of me.
I don't think it has a high enough intelligence to do that.
Okay. That's fine.
Is there an intelligence requirement for being afraid?
I really don't think so, but let me check.
Zombies were immune to fear.
Well, if it's immune to fear,
Yeah, they
then...
are. They are immune, though.
Well, I just attacked it for 5 damage then.
They're also immune to poison. Anyway, so in that case, the zombie goes to attack Elvin. Gets a natural 20.
Oh, well, that hits.
Hits for 14 damage. The next zombie also attacks Elvin with a 23.
Mm-hmm.
It hits for 9 damage. 9 slashing damage. No, not piercing. 9 piercing damage, yes.
Okay.
Okay, that ends its turns.
Yep.
Gilroy. You.
How low is Elvin?
What did you say?
He has 3 HP.
Hold on. I'm gonna go deal with our sister. Do your turn. I'll go deal with her sister.
Gilroy. What What can you do?
Right. Um, uh, they're all focused on Elvin, right?
Yes.
Hi, Kyle.
Yeah, they're focused on Elvin. What are you going to do?
Um, guess I'll use Cure Wounds in Elvin.
Cure wounds.
Yeah.
Cure wounds involves a touch.
It was close enough to hit the zombies.
I'm just
The
saying
knife.
you will have to move in order to do that. This will not incur any opportunity attacks. After all, you're just going to be moving around the zombie, but still, you do have to move to do that.
Okay,
Alright?
I'm fine with that.
Alright then? Yes, healing word. Not healing word. Cure wounds. And how much does cure wounds heal? Albin. How much? How much do you roll?
10.
Just to clarify, did you say I get healed by 10?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks.
Is there anything else Gilroy can do
That's
on the turn?
yes. Did he use his bardic inspiration? Alright.
Did Albin use his bardic inspiration?
No, not yet.
Okay. And there's nothing else I can do.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, my Fey representative, which I'm going to be calling Brew since I forgot their actual name, just as soon as Yin dies, they just peace out. They're no longer completely obligated to heal you guys just yet.
Oh.
Understandable.
Oh, okay.
If Elbin were to crouch down, considering he is 5'6", would he be able to fit into a 5-foot box?
Yeah. Why?
Okay. So I'd like to cast Mold Earth and put a box around me and proceed to pray.
Mold Earth.
Yes.
I gotta check to see if Mold Earth works like that. uh,
It says you choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. If it can fit in a 5-foot cube, I feel like it would be able to make a 5-foot cube.
Does it have to be a 5-foot cube that's unoccupied?
Um.
yes, yeah.
Well, can I make a 5-foot barrier around me? Not a cube, but just like a small 5-foot wall.
Yes.
Okay, then I'd like to do that. Proceed, and then using my bonus action, I'd like to proceed to just crouch down and pray.
Alright. That ends your turn. First zombie. Let's see, so that would make it, okay. First one rolls an 18. And your cover is modifying this number. So yeah, 18 is the first one. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
And it deals 5 damage. Second rolls a 14. Does that hit?
My armor class is 14. Does that make it, does it still hit then?
Okay, you got a +2. So yeah, its modifier was reduced by 2. Okay? Its modifier was reduced by 2 because of your cover. So yeah, it will. It deals 9 damage. And this one tries to lean in to bite you with its zombie bite because it can tell that you're low. Doesn't exactly know how low, but it's pretty sure you're low enough. Does that kill you? Does it kill you?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Well, I mean, actually, it sends you to death saves, but okay. It sends you to death saves, then. That's what I meant to say. Alright.
TPK. TPK.
Well, I guess our plan is getting completely derailed by a couple of back alley zombies.
Gilroy, it's
Yep.
your turn.
Okay.
I'd like to point out we wouldn't be in this mess if I didn't waste one wild shape just to show up my brother.
Gilroy, what are you going to do?
Oh. Let's see.
Also, they can outrun you. Just want to let you know that. They can outrun you.
These back alley zombies don't seem too back alley at all. Bone spikes and can outrun people.
Okay. Use. Can I use invisibility on myself?
You may.
Okay. And I try to sneak away.
Perform a stealth check.
Okay. I
They see you. No, they don't see you,
I
but they know
know.
you're sneaking away, okay? And
Alright.
both of them take attacks of opportunity because they know that you're sneaking away. They can detect you. They do have disadvantage, though.
Okay.
7 is the first one. That does not hit. Okay.
That doesn't hit.
And the second is 15.
That does hit.
8 damage. Now I have a question. Does taking damage, like, remove your invisibility or not? I don't know. Does it or not?
It does. It does.
Yeah. Wasn't the point of invisibility that creatures can't take attacks of opportunity against you?
Yeah, but they failed their stealth check to sneak away.
Yeah.
If he had cast invisibility and stayed perfectly still, they would not have noticed him, and they probably would have walked away.
I'm
Wait,
reading
does
it.
Wait, you only have a +3 to stealth. Does invisibility not give you like a plus to stealth?
I don't think so. Now that I'm reading it, it says
spell.
the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. I don't know if it ends if I take damage.
It ends if you damage something or if you cast a spell. By target, it means whoever you cast invisibility on. If they deal damage or if they cast a spell, it immediately ends after they do attack or cast a spell.
Gilroy, perform a Constitution save to see if you hold your invisibility after this.
I got a 12.
Yeah, that. Yes, you can hold your invisibility. Yes, you are still invisible. Is there anything else that Gilroy can do on their turn?
Uh,
They can't. Okay, really, they can't. Really.
well, if I want to keep my invisibility, no.
They come to attack you. The two zombies. Then they come to attack you. They're still not dead though. Yeah, the zombies are still not dead. Anyway, the first one. The first one rolls a 21 to hit. 6 damage. The second also approaches you. Goes to the other side of you, so that you will be flanked.
Yeah, I'm dead after that 6 damage.
And it rolls a 4, because plus advantage, but minus advantage because disadvantage because invisibility. So it would be regular roll that the second one got, and that isn't okay. Really? Wait, what? You said you're down? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yep.
TPK.
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 TP. Come on, you dumb butt. You gotta join in on this, you dumb butt. TPK. TPK.
There's be a whole bunch of zombies. Back alley zombies.
Anyway,
I honestly was not expecting to encounter. Otherwise, I had like no damage spells. I only had like my generic like here. Let me go heal and help the town folk. Yeah, spell. They didn't have my moonbeam, so I can just start obliterating zombies. I just didn't have that.
I'm really hoping that this death isn't final and we like are all in the afterlife now.
But if death is final, then I can just go try and play a different character. I have like options to play characters now, so I'm excited. Whether or not this ends the end story, or if it starts, or if the end story continues, either way, I'm gonna be fine.
I mean, I'm just really hoping the fact that Elvin prayed is going to get us to the afterlife, because I'm pretty sure he repented all of his sins and stuff. Well, then again, they got...
Whoa, Elvin, you have too many sins to repent in one round.
Then again, all of the Then again, the deity that he's worshiping at this point probably doesn't care if he repents or not. But still, I'm really hoping that due to the fact he prayed, they're all going to the afterlife and their story is about to continue. I really hope everything's just fading to black and we all just wake up somewhere.
So next
I mean,
week,
Yin
next week we're gonna start a new campaign.
from characters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, next week we're gonna have a session 0 for a campaign, and
Okay.
as such, there will be no live stream next week for this campaign because, of course, why would you live stream a session 0? You just don't do that. So yeah, you won't. Yeah. So yeah, Twitch, you're not gonna see a stream next week because of that.
Okay.
Also, though,
I have some.
Twitch chat. Whoever, like, okay, if anybody okay, like, somebody in the chat, like, if anybody, whoever's watching this, make some memes. Because this was, you know what happens, this was a TPK, make memes about it. I'm going to feature the best memes, like, in the first session. I'm just gonna go put them up on screen at the beginning of the first session of the next campaign because you know I do this on a TPK. Just make some memes and I'll show them off. Show off the best ones. Anyway, like I know y'all make some good memes. I've seen y'all Twitch people just email me them or either email me them or just like I don't know, like send them to me on Discord. Y'all know my Discord. Benito 3014, y'all know my Discord now. Just send them to me. If I like, I'll feature the best ones. So party, what were you gonna say?
That sucked.
I enjoyed that. All that planning, helping the town, planting crops. Bam, damn.
We were so ready to go on this big mission, and then we all just died.
Our first fight.
I was contemplating what Yin would feel like if they managed to kill the Dread Knight. Like, would he be happy over the revenge, or would he feel hollow now that he has no like purpose and the revenge didn't really fix anything? But now, no. Oh, I'm good. I enjoyed Yin.
No, I don't think you understand. These zombies were powered like by the Dread Knight's blood. It's why they were stronger than regular zombies.
So Yin lost to the Dread Knight again? Oh no!
Yeah, like the Dread Knight, he went and like slit his arm and dripped some blood for these, like, into the hungry mouths of these zombies for them to drink, and it would empower them. Like, granted, they're not, like, really strong, but they are stronger, Like,
you hear Yin yell from the afterlife, "What, was one crew not enough for you?" I love this. Wasn't the end I wanted for him, but I expected this. Okay.
By the way,
before we create our next.
By the way, okay, so by the way, in terms of because I know the conversion rate of the official currency of the land to One Piece currency, I just want y'all to know that Yin's final bounty was 12 million berry, the equivalent of 12 million berry. That was Yin's final bounty. He's not some scrub. He's actually you know what I mean? Yin's actually a pretty you know what I mean? He's actually a recognized pirate. I mean, it's you know what I mean? He has a bounty that's equivalent to 12 million berry. It's it's equivalent. So yeah, exactly. Yin was pretty well known. Pretty
Was Elbin the war criminal known?
No, but people didn't know who Elbin was, or Pan Rail, not Gilroy either. None of the rest of the really knew. Nobody knew who they were. Yin was the only one who was
Wait a minute, did that stupid Dread Knight profit off my death? Is he gonna get paid somehow?
Yeah, the zombies are probably going to turn him in and then take the money to Dread Knight. Probably. I mean, okay, here's the thing. They weren't given orders. They were not given orders other than, like, to kill Yin and his friends. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the... I don't really know what zombies do after they've finished fulfilling their orders. Do they just, like, turn back into a corpse? Like, do they just, like, walk
I think so. I think zombies are created to do like one specific task, and once the task is complete, they just dissipate.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
So
say they turn
one
into
lucky
corpses.
villager will get very lucky.
So,
I had a lot of fun playing this campaign.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
And
Oh yeah, by the way, Fury, can you please like just post in the like character chat like the rules and like what class we can and cannot be, or what race we can and cannot be? Because I just got a whole lot of options.
You
I have
act as
two
if I
ideas.
have something that I can just copy and paste. Dude, I don't remember all the rules. Like,
I know at least it was like no tieflings, which I did not know until after I created my character, and no dragon blood sorcerers.
no sorcerers. Yeah, no dragon blood sorcerers.
By the way, hi Van, you dumb butt. Do you guys have any ideas for your future character? I have two. Either a researcher that is like a paleontologist discovering Elbane's past due to his burned down village, or one of the children of your Fey representative.
My favorite representative does not have any children. Brew does
Yes,
not
he
have any
does.
children, although my next character is sort of connected to Brew, but Brew does not have any children. My next character, my ideas for characters is either a human human rune knight who is trying to find out where the giants are or like what happened to them, depending on how the giants are, like the lore of the giants in Fury's world. And my other idea is just a straight up telepathic JoJo character. Way of the Astral Self monk, just straight up JoJo character named Brew Abadex, since they need a prefix of whatever spirit they're connected to. So, yeah, just loosely connected to Brew, who is loosely connected to Yin.
If I do the archaeologist, I'll probably make it an artificer.
Yeah, I'm either rolling up with a monk or I'm rolling up with a fighter. I think
Most
the
I've
race
have,
was Kalishtar.
anyway,
most I have is just one who scams people.
anyway,
So probably a thief.
so this has been very productive, very productive time, very story-filled time, and better yet, you might not know what's better than that. You might not know what's better than story, but we had a good time. Wow.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that can be better than having a good story. We actually had a good time telling it.
Yeah, this was fun.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the
I
stream.
like committing war
Right, I'm gonna end
crimes.
the stream, and I will see you, audience, and see anyone else who isn't in the audience. Somebody who's watching but does not consider themselves part of my audience. Don't know who that is, but if you do, I'll see you next week. And until then, stay zesty.